Welcome to Barry Charles Harness, your one-stop shop for everything harness racing in Australia and New Zealand. And in this episode, we're going to check out all the features from Australia over the weekend and then do a look at what's coming up on the weekend. There's not a lot of fields out, so I will just do a couple of the feature races around the traps. But let's rock and roll with Tact McLeod galloping, yes. And what was a wacky Shepparton Cup. And I will let you have a look at this tape and what you thought about this with the incident with the great David Moran putting his foot outside the cart and hitting the horse's leg. I'm not sure what that was all about. And how that helped this horse get an advantage to win the race, but it was definitely a deliberate act. I don't know what he was thinking. But the Captain Hammerhead had won the race, but he lost it in the inquiry room with Kavina Prom Lima winning the race. It was just very interesting how that all played out. I don't understand what he was thinking. Yeah, it was just absolute madness for mine. But yes, let's just roll the tape of that incident and we'll be back to talk about it after.
29.9, but it's going to be a fast third quarter. Captain Hammerhead got his head in front. Kanina Provlima is still kicking on. 27.5, they march down the back, and it's a two-horse battle at the top of the lane in the Shep Cup. Captain Hammerhead putting it to Kanina Provlima. Then so what? Tact McLeod labouring, so's Miki Pins. Can't find a better man, and rock and roll due to the outside lane. Captain Hammerhead took the lead, trying to rally on Kanina Provlima. A staying test in the Shepparton Gold Cup, but it's Captain Hammerhead, the local, and David Moran again. It's Captain Hammerhead, too tough for Kanina Provlima. So what, the mare might have helped.
Yeah, it was very strange when you look at the video. I just don't understand what would help the horse win the race. I mean, it just stuns me. I'm not sure why that was even needed. He was going to win the race. I don't know what to say really. It was just interesting. It just cost the horse the race. I think he was going to win anyway, so I'm not sure what was going on there. So Captain Hammerhead gets it done, gets knocked out, and lets Kavina Problema get the win. Well done to Robert Morris and the team to get the victory. Good win. So that gets the second in the end, so well done to them. But there's some disappointing runners in this race. Tact McLeod galloped, took himself out, and then sat parked. There was never really a hope, but Tact McLeod's no superstar. But unfortunately, Rock and Roll do sat at the back of the field. It was never really a hope from the back of the field. Yeah, it's just interesting. And also, Miki Pins went 3 wide and was paddling and ran last. So it proves again that just some of these horses, they look very good in an angle. You just take them somewhere else and then you really see if they're really any good or not. Because we've seen that a lot of times for a lot of Jason Griffiths runners in an angle, when they're out in front, puffing their chest, doing everything right. But when you get to some of these tighter tracks and you got to sit 3 wide, it's a lot different story, and they really just don't handle it. So I don't know if Miki Pins will go to the Hunter Cup now after that run. He'll need to race again at Ballarat, I'm sure, to try and prove that he's worth going into the big race, because I'm expecting that's what he thought, but not after that run. So it's going to be very interesting in terms of what happens there going forward with that sort of stuff. But it was just madness from David Moran. That's all I can say. It didn't look like he was doing much, but it just, I don't know, it was just the way it is. Let's have a look at now the other feature races across the last week. We saw some very good races with Kian Chucky doing his thing, hot and gold, looking for 7 in a row. And we'll check out all these videos now, and I will return to discuss them all. And obviously the Hobart Pacing Cup, and what a win it was from the Shallow.
10 metres to Old Villaboy, long gap Tsunami Joe. 30.2 for the second quarter. Harold Smith under pressure. And Aldebaran Vera let down and dashed to the front. Kiang Chucky's coming out after her though. Aldebaran Vera in front. Kiang Chucky to second. Wish Upon a Dream battles on. Harold Smith dropped out. He's a Hammer was next. Off the back, Aldebaran Vera from Kiang Chucky. They draw clear from Wish Upon a Dream. 30.3 third quarter. Aldebaran Vera from Kiang Chucky just biding his time, waiting for one last crack at Aldebaran Vera. Kiang Chucky gets to the outside. Kiang Chucky let down when zoom, and Kiang Chucky takes over. He drew past Aldebaran Vera and the 50-metre back marker, Kiang Chucky. He goes back to back in the Alexandra House Sports Club Hamilton Trotters Cup. What a win. D-Rose 3 metres. Argus second. Black Bolak behind them in third spot as they head off the back. Storm Rider now peels out 3 wide. Rock and Roll Waller very wide. Lincoln River trying to wind up as well. And then Exotic Bush Ranger as Blake Bolak gives ground. It's D-Road 2 metres. Argus flat out second. Storm Rider's got a big job to do from there as D-Road goes for home. Third quarter 29.6. It's D-Road 5 metres to Arg. Then Storm Rider, Exotic Bush Ranger, Rock and Roll Waller. Young Bluey with the runs flying late. D-Ro's out on his feet. Young Bluey's going to dive, but D-Row wins the cup. D-Row first. From
The big danger if it can get out. Danny's aware of that, turning towards the 200, and Lord Zarias led. Maharaja 3 wide. Now the leader says go. Delightful Tammy's got about 100 metres to run it down. I don't think it can. Lord Zarias gave a big kick. Delightful Tammy runs on now. It's all too late. Lord Zarias, a 10 out of 10 from Danny, wins by about 7 or 8 metres. Second, Delightful Tammy.
Hold That Gold has shaken off Myra Dream, who had dropped in behind. Going up Aldebaran Sundown on the outside, and Line the Stars continues to work up out deeper. It's Hold That Gold into the straight for Roberts, leading Aldebaran Sundown. Line the Stars, Myra Dream, and out wider is Lover Flair running on well late, but it's Hold That Gold. Hold That Gold in front, and Hold That Gold 7 in a row. Easy down at the line over Line the Stars. Aldebaran.
500 metres left to go. Miki O on top, still in front. In second place, Hot Deal. Right around the outside wide comes Magnetic Terror with a searching run. No run, the Croupier. Third quarter, 28.13. Held up Miss Pappenhausen, dropping out of the affair. Then the Elvis at Miki O goes for home, top of the home straight. Miki O, Catch Me If You Can Tactics. The Shallows out of the pack, winds up out very wide. He's tied, Miki O in front. Here comes the outside, Stepping Stones, and the Giant Killer comes the Shallows. Blitzern runs on very well as well. The Shallows moves up, takes the lead. Blitzern running on. The Shallows in front. 50 metres left to go. The Shallows and Brody Davis take it out. Blitzern second. Third was Stepping Stones, followed by Miki.
The extreme outside running on around the turn. Hampton Banner is just in front of Swing Band. I'm a Fast Star General gets out as well. It's Hampton Banner in front. He's in front of Swing Band. Hampton Banner just in front of Swing Band. Galactic Star and Hampton Banner all the way. Beat home Swing Band and third in Galactic
Straight
Star.
quarter, 27-5. Now they start to get serious. They're rolling up the sleeves, and it's Captain Shuffles at the top of the lane, leading the way. The margin is a neck. Hot and Treacherous called on. He's trying to rally on the outside. Brados Lad third. Deeper out now. Northview Hustler, then Tim's a Trooper. But Captain Shuffles into the home straight. A little shimmy, a little shake, and it's all over. Captain Shuffles again. He bolts in. Captain Shuffles scoring. Tight go for the Miners. Brados Lad or Northview.
Coming up on the inside. Pete Said So goes up on the outside to hit the lead. Here's Nyack finishing brilliantly down the outside. Pete Said So and Nyack, they're going to fight it out. Pete, he's trying to fend off the challenge of Nyack, but Nyack's finishing slightly the better, goes to the lead. Nyack wins it. Nyack first, second home Pete Said So. Major Hot makes its move. It's mine and the line's gone. Smooth Buzz gets a peg run, and Bainbridge is trying to wind up right down the outside, competes the leader. Pandia's in hot pursuit. Coming at them out wider is Bainbridge and also Major Hot, but the leader is Compete at the moment, packing plenty of power, and Compete. Compete will beat Pandia. Third's close.
Yeah, how good was that? Key and Chucky just went boom. Absolutely bolted into the Hamilton Trotters Cup. It was very good. Way too good for Aldebaran Vera. But even though he won so well, Key and Chucky is probably not in the top 5 trotters. I mean, you would have Just Believe, Call Me the Breeze, Archie Phoenix, the Locomotive King, Sahara. So there's probably 5 horses there before King Chucky. So there's some work to do for King Chucky against the big dogs, and he has galloped a few times, Kiwi Chucky, so some more work to do from there. Also, D-Row getting it done was very good to see, and the Hamilton Trot the Pacers Cup was got there just. I had my dud of the week at Gloucester Park. Yes, my dud drive of the week in that one, as you saw Hamilton Banner getting it done in front of the likes of Swing Band and Goodfellows. Flavour Joe wasn't even in the picture frame. Why was the best horse in the race sitting last the whole way? Never a hope. It was just madness. I don't know what was going on there. Bad drive there from Flavour Joe. It's just disappointing for you punters out there on Flavour Joe. The other features, there were some very good races. There were some very, very good races out there. Obviously, the one very good one by Lords of Rice. It's Globe Derby getting it done. A peach drive from Danny O'Hall. Really didn't have to do much. She just straight to the lead, walked them, sprint home, got home. Pretty easy, beating Delightful Tammy, so that was an interesting one. The Hobart Pacing Cup, folks. What a race that was. Miki O getting pressured by Lady Elvis, and then Lady Elvis got the lead, and then Miki O went straight back to lead, and then Hot Deal comes, sat parked. Wasn't a lot of pressure, to be honest. But yeah, Miki O just couldn't go with them. It was absolutely gone. Burger turning for home. And out comes the Shallows. Yes, the Shallows. The informed horse of this area absolutely come back a peach. Bouncing back and winning 3 in a row on a distance. Normally doesn't do any good, and I think it was only his second win at the distance, the Shallows. So it shows you how much form he's in. Absolutely bolted and blitzing, coming with it, and stepping stones. They all had soft runs, to be fair. But Miki O was disappointing, and obviously Glen Lily Elvis running second to last, something amiss there. But when they work hard early, if they're not quite the top-notch horses, they just struggle. Like, they're good horses, but they just can't sprint at the start, sprint at the end. It's just the way it is. They need to be run soft. Hold That Goal, wasn't that a win? Yep, winning nicely again. At Pinjarra, there was a good one from Hold That Gold. Very impressive. 7 in a row. Love Affair was disappointing, only running into 4th. And the race you'd expect more. Menangle, the features in Menangle were complete, getting it done. Bainbridge was a good run, flying home for 3rd. Pete Said So tried to do it, just couldn't quite get the job done there. And obviously at Albion Park, Captain Shuffles gets it done again, but Captain Shuffles has a big horse he's got to try and beat this week. He's got a different kettle of fish than what he has been racing with, that's for sure, when he goes to Albion Park, because he will be taking on Leap to Fame. Yes, Leap to Fame returns, and Captain Shuffles will have the chance to lead from the wide draw, but he will not be beating Leap to Fame, that is for sure. He'll be the main danger though, with Hot and Treacherous and Northview Hustler, probably the next 2 best, but they won't be beating Leap to Fame. So yeah, Leap to Fame, he should be winning. But there's some good races in Menangle, very good races in Menangle. Coming up this weekend, RD Express expecting to win. Can she, Sweet Louise, bounce back after a disappointing run in a tougher field, to be sure? But it's got the draw. We'll see how good she is taking on these top-notch mares of Tay and I Have the Bubbles, but I expect RD Express to win there. Obviously, Leap to Fame coming back, but the race for me was a heat seeker at Menangle, taking on I'm the Falcon. What a race that is going to be. That will be a stir up with Captain's Knock returning. This should be the race of the weekend, I think, to be watching. Hopefully it's a great race, a spectacle, not just a walk race. But yeah, that's the way those scumble. But anyway, to finish off this, just to let you know, folks, the Republican Party, Don't Stop Dreaming. So the New Zealand horses are coming for the Hunter Cup. These 2 are confirmed. Oscar Bonavena is going to be going to the big dance of the Great Southern Star. So we're starting to see a few New Zealanders, and already got Tact McLeod here, and I think Tact McLeod will make the Hunter Cup field on what I've seen. Should be good enough to sneak in, even though it's been a little bit disappointing, but I expect Tact McLeod to be in the field, so should get a good 3 horses there. And if Leap to Fame and Swayzee come in, then it's all on. Let's get it on. And the Hunter Cup, I hope they all turn up. That's what I want to see. But yes, to finish this video today, we're going to talk about my drive of the week. And it was at Bustleton on Friday night. Yes, what a drive from Corey Peterson. Absolute beautiful drive here with Miki Pello. Yes, we'll show you the clip of when he got into the trail, which was the winning of the race there. Got into the trail beautifully. And then he popped out with a lap to go. And went whooshka and bolted in. Miki Pello, Corey Peterson, the drive of the week. Right here for you now. Well, that is it for Barry Charles Harness. For this episode, we'll be back each and every week with videos just for you from New Zealand Harness and a show for Australia. So we'll have 2 shows a week just for you on this channel. If you like the video, like and subscribe. But let's check out Miki Pello, my drive of the week from Corey Peterson, and I'll see you next.
Here in second place is Miki Pello working around the outsides, having a little look-see for the front as they come up towards the turn. Got a half length away. Colin kicking up the inside, and they clap on some tempo here. Colin wants the front. Miki Pello wants the front. Colin has the advantage of the inside and boots up and is going to hold the lead. Miki Pello looks to get in behind, was able to do so. Alexander the Great last time out. Into the straight they run. In the lead, Colin. Jackpot Joe was just shoved out the way there by Miki Pello, who got into the clear. Jackpot Joe couldn't hold the position outside the lead. Behind those runners, Alexandra the Great. The Mickey Caligari runners are under pressure as they head into the back. Motor on Jesse back to the inside. I'm the Best comes wider as Miki Pello dashed up and went to the lead now. Collins in second place. Alexandra the Great to third. Motor on Jesse's a place chance is about to try and work into the clear. Jackpot Joe's as flat as attacked the outside, and behind those was I'm the Best. Off the back, Miki Pello's in front. Only danger appears to be Alexandra the Great. Gets up to second as they race to the turn, and they were headed then by Colin. Motor on Jesse, Jackpot Joe and I'm the Best, but Colin's in front. Peterson looking for 3. He's going to get it. He leads out by 10 metres. Second place, Alexandra the Great. Down the outside, Jackpot Joe and I'm the Best, but down to the line, Miki Pello goes on to victory and Miki Pello wins. Second was Alexandra the Great. I'm the Best was third, and fourth we had